Welcome back, YouTube, to Icy Chap's Edge. I'm Icy Chap here with another review, this time looking at a piece of gear from Comm. Comm has become very popular on YouTube, and with good reason. Many of their items have multiple uses. They offer preparedness gear, survival gear, packs and bags, but a lot of their items are limited in use only by your imagination. If you are thinking about buying some of their gear, there are tons of videos out there on YouTube, both those prepared by Comm themselves and by private YouTubers. So if you're interested in one of their items, just look it up and I'm sure you'll find a lot of information on it. This is one of my favorites. It is the Pocket Widgy tool, and it's a very small, lightweight item, and what I love most about it is its applications as an improvised defensive weapon. Let me talk about that really briefly. In most jurisdictions, we are limited as to the types of weapons we can carry. When it comes to folding knives, we're often limited as to blade length, method of deployment, and even the lockup of that blade. If you carry an improvised defensive weapon instead, like say the Pocket Widgy, you are not going to run afoul of any local laws. And as far as use of force is concerned, that's an entirely separate topic, which I'm not going to address at all. But just in terms of carrying, this type of item is not going to raise the suspicion of any officer. So you're definitely free to carry something like this. Let's look at the Pocket Widgy. Obviously, at first glance, it looks like just a miniature pry bar. And that's exactly what it is. That's what it was designed for, and it's designed well to that end. It's made of hardened stainless steel. It's very small. It's only 4 inches long, half an inch wide, about 1/8 of an inch thick. And it's very light. It weighs in at under 2 ounces. So this is the kind of thing, I added the split ring myself. It doesn't come with it, but this is the kind of thing that you can carry on a keychain very easily. Now, there are a lot of videos talking about the Pocket Widgy. Obviously, it has utility as a pry bar. You can put the head of a nail through here, pry it up. It's got the traditional split fork of a regular crowbar. I would not consider this to be a breaching tool. It's just too small, not really heavy duty, not intended for that kind of use. But for small prying tasks, I think it would work fine. You have a grind on that split fork, which means that in a pinch you could use this as a makeshift flathead screwdriver. Also, anything that you would pry up with your fingernail, you could use the Pocket Widgy instead. I've actually used it to remove very small batteries from some electronic devices, and it works very well in that capacity. But what I really want to talk about is how useful it is as an improvised defensive weapon. Because that's actually the one thing that I haven't seen anybody else on YouTube talking about. Two main grips that I would like to employ with this if I had to. Number one is that overhand grip. You have the Pocket Widgy on your keychain, just fold your hand around it, make a fist. You still have your fist as a weapon, but you also have this extended edge right here. If you sharpen up that ground tip of that split fork, it makes a very effective stabbing weapon. Especially if you place your thumb on the back of it, you can apply downwards pressure in almost a raking motion. If you attack the head or face of your attacker, that's going to cause a lot of damage, certainly enough pain that it's going to cause a distraction so you can escape. If you use it in an upwards thrust and you're able to strike underneath the jawbone or to the neck, that's going to be pretty catastrophic to your attacker, and you're also going to be able to escape. But that's actually not even my favorite grip. My favorite grip is the reverse grip. And again, not only does it leave your fist free to be used as a weapon, but you also have a downward stabbing weapon. That would probably be best used to attack the inside of the wrist, where the soft tissue is, on top of the collarbone, or really anywhere where there's very thin skin. If you can attack bone that's covered by very thin skin, you're going to do a lot of damage. The back of the hand is an excellent target also. If you're grabbed and you're able to, for example, I don't know how this is going to show up so well in the video, but get the edge of the Pocket Widgy against the back of your attacker's hand in almost a levering action, especially against the wrist, you can lever that arm away from you and stab the back of the hand. And that's going to do enough damage and cause enough pain that you'll distract your attacker enough to get away. It's a very, very lightweight, versatile item, does not appear dangerous at first glance, and it makes an excellent improvised defensive weapon. It's cheap. They sell them on County Comm for $5, and I don't see any reason why you shouldn't own it. So that's my review of the Pocket Widgy as an improvised defensive weapon and all-around useful tool. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave comments, subscribe, and have a good one.